autism blog on autism, and I love having autism. Autism is not caused by chemicals. No. I don't think there's any links to that. The reason why I have autism is genetic. I have family members that had it that for my family line, for direct lineage, like grandparent displayed signs of autism. My great grandfather, he showed signs of having autism, but he was born in the 1880s. He died in the 1970s. Yeah. He didn't even meet me, but yeah, that got jerked through. My parents don't really show any signs of autism, really. But for a genetic thing, it can skip generations. And sometimes it just goes right through down to the kids. Through grandparents to parents, great-grandparents to parents to kids. To their kids and then their descendants. Sometimes that doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't like that. And for autism, don't use functioning levels. That's very hurtful doing that. It's a spectrum. There's no such thing as less autism or more autism. It's just autism. You just have autism. It affects each individual differently. Just because one person on the spectrum is talking a lot, the next day they may not be saying any words at all for verbal communication. They could be still communicating by pointing to objects, but not really using their vocal cords. And they just turned off the speech part of the brain. And then the next day they're talking your ear off. It depends on each individual. It's a spectrum. That's what a spectrum is. Each individual is different. The saying says, you met someone with autism, you met someone with autism. There's no functioning levels. That was said in the 2000s decade, which really didn't work out. By the 2010s, they started to get rid of functioning levels. So it's the 2020s. Don't use functioning levels for autism. That's just hurtful. We're all have the same intelligence for autism. We're very intelligent. Just that each individual affects you differently. Just because my friend uses sign for communication, but you can talk to my friend, and my friend understands what you say, but how he communicates is he uses sign and he points to objects and then he points to a communications binder that he has with communication cards. The pictures, and he points to a picture or he points to what food he wants. And then for a song, we use one hand is that song and the other hand's the other song. That's still communicating. Autism is a complex thing, but we learned a lot from it, autism. And with autism, there's no functioning levels. It's just hurtful. It's a spectrum. We all have the same amount of autism, each individual. And then there's no Asperger's anymore. People don't get diagnosed with that anymore because of that doctor. It's a spectrum, just autism. It's a spectrum. Each individual is different. Like I have high masking autism. That's what it's called. Or some people don't mask anything at all, and each individual is different. And I love having autism. And my friend David James, he has autism too. And I'm so glad his sister Kathy is my biggest ally for autism. I'm so glad she advocates, and I want to advocate in this video. With autism, we're a community. And autism is awesome. It's a great operating system. My brain was wired differently than a neurotypical's brain. I am neurodivergent. Autism. If you say autism or neurodivergent, either way works, but if you just don't want to offend anyone at all, I guess you can say neurodivergent, but don't say Asperger's. I got people who were diagnosed with that in the 90s all the way up until 2010, or I think it was 2012 or 13 they stopped using that term because they found out what that doctor did to us people on the spectrum. Because autism's a spectrum. It's neurodivergent. It's a spectrum. Each individual is different, and it's unique. It's a spectrum. So the infinity symbol and it's rainbow, because rainbow is a spectrum of colors, and autism is a spectrum of colors. And autism does not need to be fixed. It's caused by genes. Scientists have been studying autism since year 2000, and for the past 25 years, they have learned that it's genetic. It's in our genes. One of my ancestors had autism and passed it down my family lines. And I'm glad, because my brain's awesome. Without autism, there would not be good art or good music. A lot of musicians are on the spectrum. They're neurodivergent, but they have really good taste. And I can see the world in patterns. And me and David are both equally awesome. And we're great people. Autism makes the world a better place. Hope you have a good day, night, evening, and you're loved.